How many of you watch NFL football? Well, an agreement isn't reached soon. You guys will have to find something else to do on Sunday afternoons because there won't be any football to watch. And the NFL lockout is a battle between millionaires and billionaires. NFL players' salaries are all well above the average person's income. In the NFL lockout article, it states that the average employee will lose their job. These jobs include the security guards, the concession workers, the ticket collectors, the maintenance, and many other jobs. Sam Farmer writes in the Chicago Tribune that the main argument in the NFL labor dispute is how to distribute the league's $9 billion in annual revenue. The players want there to be a 50-50 split between the players and the owners in the overall profit that they get. And the owners want to keep the split they have right now, which is 51 to 49% between the owners and the players. I believe the players should agree with the owners' request because, well, the owners, currently right now, the owners take $1 billion off the top from that $9 billion and they take that for themselves to get a profit. But in recent years, they've stated that they haven't been getting much money from that and they've been actually losing money. So now they want to increase the amount they take to $2.4 billion, which would in turn decrease the amount the players get to take for their salaries as overall. But the players, if they do this, the players want the owners to open up their financial books to show that they're losing money. And show that they're losing money. I don't think this should happen because NFL ownership is a private business, and in a private business, the owners shouldn't have to listen to what the employees say. I also believe this shouldn't happen because the players are already highly compensated employees. They get free medical benefits, they get free trainers, free nutritional supplements, free massages. If they get hurt and they have to have surgery or something, it's paid for them by the owners. If they have to have physical therapy, it's paid for already. In their contracts, they already make millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if they have one good season, they can get bonuses, which will give them millions of more dollars. They also only work about 6 months of the year, which is pretty good in any job. Because they're professional athletes, they also have other opportunities to make a lot of money through endorsements, or after their playing careers are over, they can become a coach, they can become an announcer, they can open their own business, and because they're an athlete, a pro athlete, it'll give them a better opportunity if they open a business. And Sam Farmer writes in the New York Times, owners funding of $82 million in 2011 and 2012 to support the additional benefits to former players. Another reason is NFL ownership is a business, so the owners have to make money, or else there's no point in being an owner. There are 32 teams in the league, and 31 of these teams are privately owned. Joe Drake writes in the New York Times that the Green Bay Packers are the only publicly owned team. And when they opened their financial books to the public, it showed that they had a 71% loss in overall profit that they made. The owners also take all the risks because they have to pay all the bills. When a player signs a contract, if they don't do well or if they get hurt, they still get paid. A perfect example of this is Jamarcus Russell. He played at LSU and he was the #1 overall pick to the Oakland Raiders. Out of college, he signed a $62 million contract, but this past season he was released by the Oakland Raiders after 3 seasons because he only won 7 games as a starter. Even though he only won 7 games, he still made $32 million out of his contract. And also, in any business, if you don't agree with what the owners are saying, you have 2 options. You can either deal with what they're saying and just get through the job, or you can find yourself another job. Even though the talks don't seem to be getting anywhere, the players and the owners are trying their best to get the agreement resolved. The league spokesman Gregory Aiello quoted in the New York Times saying, our commitment is to get a fair agreement that's good for both sides as soon as possible without any disruption to the season. And Steelers owner Art Rooney was quoted saying the NFL is willing to negotiate an agreement that is fair to our players, our team, and our fans. All in all, I don't feel bad for the millionaires and billionaires in this situation. The people that will really be affected are the ones that have the everyday jobs, the concession stand workers, the ticket holders, security guards that will lose their job, which is possibly their only form of income. I believe the 51-49% owner-to-player profit split is a fair agreement, because in what other job do you hear the owners and the players splitting the profit evenly? The players also need to remember that by arguing with the owners and causing this labor dispute, they're affecting more than just themselves. They're affecting all the people that will lose their jobs and be without work. And lastly, the players get paid to play the game they love. They should feel blessed that they have this opportunity to play this game that they love and get paid to do it.